it kind of breaks my heart. So that's why I'm here, to help those kids. So I would appreciate it. And you all helped us with the science lab, which was a huge success. And we're trying to get that back, but that is reserved and booked up for years. But I did talk to the lady, and she said that we may can get it back if they have a cancellation. So I'm praying that somebody doesn't have the money to get it so that we can get it. And you helped us with our book fair, and you also helped us with Schoolhouse Rock, who will be coming in May 5th, and I would love to invite you all to come see it. I'm so excited about this because me and Doc touched on it at our meeting when I asked for that donation, and if a lot of these people may remember, it would come on during commercials and cartoon morning, and they would sing little ditties, and it's a real learning experience. And our students on that day are going to, since it's Schoolhouse Rock, we have opted to call Rockin' into West Test, and we will have kickoff all that week and go into West Test, and our students will dress as rock stars on that day. So we would love for you all to come and join us and watch that and see all of our kids how excited. They are very appreciative of what you all have done for us. So
if we can get Thomas to dress, I'll come over.
I'll bring him a pink wig and some eyeliner.
I'll bring my guitar.
But we would love to have you come.
Okay, we do appreciate the job that you do. You can sit over there and do your job and not be as effective and efficient as you do by coming here and when you're going to other places and getting support. So we admire you for stepping up and doing more for the kids. And our position here has always been, we got the money, we like to spend on education and kids in general, whether it be recreation or academics, because you can't go wrong if you invest in your young people. So we appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I think, knowing your personal history, I think the kids have helped you tremendously too. I mean, you guys have been, it's been a symbiotic relationship. I mean, it seems to have elevated you, and you seem to have found your niche.
Yes.
And I really think that I'm really proud of you and the job you've done down there, and as far as you've come from as low as you were at one time. I mean, you're tremendous. You've done a really good job.
Thank you. And just to clarify that a little, my parents were killed in a horrible accident in '93, and I'll try not to cry. And I was very, very distressed. And then God saw my distress, so He sent me grandchildren. So they just fell right into that void, and now being at school, I'm telling you, I am blessed.
And somebody yesterday admired you and called you grandmother.
Yeah, my two were over here yesterday. And one of them, I sure, was a terror.
Yesterday, Sue, when the kids were in this room, I asked, I said, do you know Sue Burton? Their hands went up. Because, one of the things I was really proud of doing as a school board member was I visited all the schools. And sometimes when you go into schools, you would see familiar faces, most of the time teachers, principals, but not always volunteers. Every time I was at West Hamlin, this lady was there. Absolutely.
Been a volunteer for 25 years.
I mean, in every way, those kids know they can go to you, and you'll be there for them. And I know we've talked about many times our bond in public education, helping kids that are less fortunate. And you know my answer to this, so it's good to see you here.
And I'll share this with you. I have twin grandsons who were here yesterday, the Voltaires, and I go into the class.
That's what they said.
I better retract that statement. And I just remember, Sean is recording this. I better retract that. They're the most wonderful angels that walk the earth. Thank you, Sean. But they are in preschool. And every time I walk into class, of course, or down the hall, or they just see me, they're like, Mama, Mama. So now all preschoolers call me Mama Sue. And I love it. I love it. I have a good time.
Okay, do you have a motion to give the $500 for the book fair?
So
I'll say the motion, second. The all yes votes, motion carries.
You know what else I have to say? For somebody to go outside their comfort zone like Sue does, to come before the public and speak on behalf of kids that many of which she probably doesn't even know, I think speaks something about your character. Because I know you weren't comfortable speaking,
Very nervous.
but she still stood up for the kids.
Thank you. And I asked to be excused so I can get back to my kids.
Mr. Johnson?
Sue's also a ham radio operator too.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't know that.
She's good.
Good, good. Well, keep up the good work, Sue.
Thank you all.
I'm
I gotta
sure
get a
we'll-
hug from Hillbilly before I go. Give her a clap. Thank you all so much.
I'm sure we'll see you again.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to add that little statement. I'll see you all next year. I think you all give me enough money for this year, but I'll be back before school starts.
Hey, we'll probably see you at the end of the school with a end of school year party if you've got barrels and barrels.
Yes.
Next thing on the agenda is Rick McDowell with the EPA and the ARRA Green Project.
Welcome, Rick.
No, I don't want that. Okay.
I'll sit Crystal over here on it.
You get one,
No,
wanted to give you an update on some of the challenges we've got for that we're dealing with some of the systems. This is our project in the left fork of the Mud River where we're putting in alternative wastewater units. It's funded by the federal government. We have funds through the EPA, and now we have stimulus funds. And these are individual home units, so you've got something after the septic tank which cleans things up a little better. And we have, even though most of the systems have worked well, we've got some of the challenges, some that are challenging, and I just wanted to make the commission aware of these challenges and what we're trying to do to solve them. We have 40 systems that are in through the EPA project, and another 19 are funded through the stimulus. So we're going to have, in the left fork, we'll have 59 homes that are going to have these systems. So it's not everybody, but it's a lot of people. And we're finding that it is cleaning up the creeks and streams. One of the systems we've had problems with since the beginning is the Farrell Pauli system, which is on Flat Creek. It's a direct discharge system. And 15 times we analyzed the final effluent that went out, and 67% of them had results that were over 400 E. coli colonies per 100 milliliters. Our goal is 200 per 100 milliliters.